Hey you guys, another day, another book haul. I say another day, but we all know it's the same day as the last two book hauls. Right? And now you know why I didn't do them all together. Just so many books. Now, I bought some books from 3 different sellers, and they're all from eBay. And I got myself into another series, apparently. And it would be, the first book is Tunnel by Roderick Gordon and Brian Williams, and I got the sequel, Deeper, and apparently this is being turned into a motion major picture. I don't know, but I'm guessing this is an older book, so I think they have a couple more books out, so not sure what that's going to be. And I will just read the inside flap for you guys so you know what's going on. Where the end is just a beginning. 14-year-old Will Burroughs has little in common with his family, but he does share one bond with his odd father, an obsession with archaeological digs. When the two discover an abandoned tunnel buried beneath modern-day London, they think they're on the brink of a major find. Then Dad vanishes. With the help of his best friend Chester, Will decides to investigate the truth behind his father's disappearance. Soon they're lost in a dark underworld, and the deeper they descend, the deadlier the threat to their lives. So, yes, seems very good, and I'm so excited to read it. Now, this next lot, I got 4 books from this brand new seller. I only paid $5 for all these 4 books, so that's good, I guess. And the first book is Crash Into Me by Albert Boris, which I own. Yeah, which I already own, so now double. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this one yet. I don't remember liking it too much. I think I gave it like a 1 star on Goodreads, and I'm just like, now I own 2. I think I didn't want to give it any stars. I remember very, very much disliking that book. But I will probably reread it just to give you guys more of an in-depth review. So we'll see. And the next book I got is The Nature of Jade by Dead Caliente. Yes, and this book seems so interesting. And I'm just going to read the summary for you guys. Seattle High School senior Jay's life is defined by her anxiety disorder and dysfunctional family until she spies a mysterious boy with a baby who seems to share her fascination with the elephants at a nearby zoo. And I read a different book about anxiety disorder called I Don't Want to Be Crazy. That was more into poetry. That was like a poetry kind of book, you know, like Ellen Hopkins and like that. So this one will be more interesting for me, I guess. And then the next book I think you guys all know, and it is 13 Reasons Why by J. Asher. This is actually the first book I ever bought on my Kindle. Yes. Fun. I remember I liked this book, and I hated it. And just for the purpose, I guess, I do want to reread it, just so I can give you guys a more in-depth review, especially with the movie coming out soon. Guess I'll have to reread this. Be mad all over again. I could have just borrowed it from my friend, but I was buying this lot anyway for this next book that you'll see. But I'll just read the inside flap for those who don't know what it's about. Clay Jensen's first love records her last words. Clay Jensen returns home from school to find a strange package with his name on it lying on his porch. Inside, he discovers several cassette tapes recorded by Hannah Baker, his classmate and crush, who committed suicide 2 weeks earlier. Hannah's voice explains that there are 13 reasons she decided to end her life. Clay is one of them. If he'll listen, he'll find out why. Clay spends the night crisscrossing his town with Hannah as his guide. He becomes a first-hand witness to Hannah's pain and learns the truth about himself, the truth he never wanted to face. Yeah, see my face. I just kind of want to beat this book. This book just, I gave this book way more stars. Just read them together. This is probably nice to actually own them. Now, the last book, the book I bought this for, yeah, the seller put them all in different things. And I really bought this lot for Before I Fall by Lauren Oliver. And I really wanted to read this for like the longest time, and I will just read the inside flap for you guys. What if you had only one day to live? What would you do? Who would you kiss? And how far would you go to save your own life? Samantha Kingston has it all. The world's most trustworthy boyfriend, 3 amazing best friends, and first pick of everything at Thomas Jefferson High, from the best table in the cafeteria to the choicest parking lot. Friday, February 12th, should be just another day in her charmed life. Instead, it turns out to be her last. Then she gets a second chance, several chances, in fact. Reliving her last day, during one miraculous week, she'll untangle the mystery surrounding her death and discover the true value of everything she is in danger of losing. And I've heard good things and bad things about this book, and I cannot wait to read this. Just really want to read this. You know, paying $5 for this was just good enough for me to get all these other books. Can't wait to read this. Sorta can't wait to reread these two. This one, though. Not excited about that. Okay. Now, there is one more seller and one more group of books, and it seems I will go with the whole I've read them already theme, but I recently just bought them. And that is, if you can't already tell, this is the Twilight Saga. Yes, thank you. Finally. And I got the box set, and I got it off at eBay. And you will probably be thinking, haven't you already read them? But yes, I have read them. And I just wanted to own the actual books, because I own these books on my Kindle, but I always wanted the physical books. And more importantly, I wanted this so I can just put them on top of the bookcase. And for those who don't already know about Twilight and stuff, I will just say the first one, Twilight, is by Stephanie Myers, and Twilight is the first one in it. And then the second one is New Moon, and then Eclipse, and then Breaking Dawn, which is the largest one. Like this big. Eclipse is this big. And it's this big. And Twilight is this big. And for those people who probably never read Twilight before, I don't know who those people are, or don't know about it, I'll just read the inside plot for you guys real quick. I never given much thought to how I would die, though I had reason enough in the last few months. But even if I had, I would not have imagined it like this. Surely it was a good way to die, in a place of someone else, someone I love, noble even. That ought to count for something. Isabella Swan moves to the gloomy town of Forks and meets the mysterious, alluring Edward Cullen. Her life takes a thrilling and terrifying turn. With his porcelain skin, golden eyes, mesmerizing voice, and supernatural gifts, Edward is both irresistible and impenetrable. Up until now, he has managed to keep his true identity hidden, but Bella is determined to uncover his dark secret. But Bella doesn't realize, and that closer she gets to him, the more she's putting herself and those around her at risk, and it might be too late to turn back. Darkly seductive and extraordinarily suspenseful, Twilight will have readers riveted right until the very last page is turned. And I cannot actually wait to reread this series. Yes, reread is a lot. That is my goal this year, to reread quite a few books, but also manage to read some new and upcoming books. And I think I have managed to do a balance of that so far. I've been reading a lot of new books. Now it's time to read a couple of old friends, especially before the Twilight last movie comes out. So please tell me if you like this haul, and what books you found to be interesting, and which books that you don't like, maybe, or maybe you have read some of these books before and you like them, maybe not. Please tell me all your thoughts on this in the comments below, and I will see you guys later. Hello. It's okay. Bye.